There we go. Good afternoon, hockey fans from Alpha Ice Arena. This is Game 2 of the opening doubleheader for the 2011 Tier 1 Vengeance. Now we're going to switch things up a little bit. We've got Vengeance in their home white jerseys, switching up the jerseys here for Game 2 against the Cincinnati Cyclones. Vengeance in their white jerseys going through warm-ups right now, and I will clean up the screen here. So Vengeance in their white with black trim jerseys going through warm-ups. I'll pan to my left. And Cincinnati Cyclones in their dark black with red trim jerseys going through warm-ups. So we were the exact opposite earlier today. Vengeance was in the dark jerseys. Now Cyclones in the dark jerseys. So we'll try to keep everything sorted out here. But we're paying attention to the Vengeance side here, as I'm also getting hooked up here to the comment sections on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're tuning in, the prior game ran long. Vengeance, I want to say that was a 16U game. Vengeance losing to a Cleveland Barons team 5-4. And that game ran long. There were a couple of timeouts and a couple of delays in that game, so we were a little bit late getting on the ice here. So looks like we're looking at a 10 or 11 minute delay once puck finally drops here. So 1 minute to go in warm-ups, and action's going to be underway. So very exciting here. Game 2, Vengeance coming off of a 5-3 victory this morning, looking to repeat that here in Game 2 this afternoon. And programming note here, this Vengeance team is going to Rochester next weekend. So 2 games on Friday. Next Friday from Rochester. I will have that coverage next Friday. But for now, we got a game to play against Cincinnati. So once again, Vengeance against the Cyclones. Game 2 of the season opening doubleheader here for the 2011 Vengeance Tier 1. As Brandon Abel had a couple of goals in Game 1. I know Armstrong had one as well. So, once again, looking for some more offense here in Game 2 as warm-ups are just about done. Everyone say hi in the comments. As let me know where you're watching from. As like to have international viewers if we have any. I've had them in the past. Even had one viewer tune in from Antarctica once. So, and for anyone just joining, the history of the name Rickety Bench Productions harkens back to a couple of years ago where I had to brave a very broken wooden bench up against the glass just to record a couple of games at a small rink in Harrisburg. And I complained the whole time during the whole broadcast that bench was going to give way. It never did, but the nickname of Rickety Bench Productions was born. So, Vengeance wrapping up the warm-ups here, 16 minutes on the clock here for the first period. As this is Game 2 of the opening doubleheader here for the Vengeance. This Cyclones team played a Pittsburgh team in a doubleheader yesterday, so they're definitely getting their money's worth for their long drive from Cincinnati to Pittsburgh. As we're getting ready to get going here. Coach Bergstresser and Coach Robinson on the bench here for the Vengeance. Waiting for them to break the huddle here. We'll get action going. And once again, I was getting better with the names as Game 1 was ending here, but here again, bear with me here for Game 2. I still have my cheat sheet in front of me for names and numbers, but it won't take me long before I have them all down pat. I'll also try to pay attention to see what goalie the Vengeance bring out here, as we would expect with Calabrese in Game 1, we would expect Lennart to be in there for Game 2. So, once again, teams huddled up here. Action's going to be started soon here. Game 2, Vengeance and Cyclones, as Coach Berkey Bergstresser, giving him the last words of encouragement here, getting ready to start. So, all right, once again, everyone say hi in the comment section. I'd love to know who's watching, as Abel, Barbish, and Tusek will be your starting forwards for the Vengeance, and Wodzenski and Ladigan are your defensive pairing for the opening here. So, Abel's at mid-ice for the face-off here. Barbish on the left wing as getting ready to get going here. So Tusek on the right wing. Barbish and Tusek. Barbish kicks one past Tusek. Cyclones back out of the zone. We're underway. Wadzensky, far side. Oh, couldn't get that one out of the zone. Now it's stuck on the wing. Tusek, good engagement there. Abel can't get it out of the zone, though. Cyclones drop one deep far side, and we're off and rolling here in the opening minute of Game 2. Cyclones behind the net. Ladigan got a piece of that, but Cyclones now from the right side. They hesitate, put one on net. Abel couldn't get a piece of that one enough to keep it out. So far side now, Cyclones hesitate on the wing. Cyclones have the puck deep. Abel's in there deep now, like a centerman, trying to get that puck out. Wrapping around Ladigan around the boards, but referee got in the way there for Barbish to even make it to that puck. Ladigan playing it, centering pass sent back out by Wadzensky. This time Ladigan fighting for it behind the net. Ladigan keeps that puck wide, but all of a sudden Cyclones tilting the ice here in the opening frame. This is actually the opening possession as a low puck comes in there for Leonard. Max Leonard in goal for the Vengeance. So 15 minutes to play in the opening frame. More Armstrong Baru out there with Robinson and 58. That's Ulowitz. Another shot by the Cyclones and save by Leonard. So Baru again on this defensive zone faceoff. They're going to bring Lucido in there. So Lucido on for the faceoff here to Leonard's left. Lucido tied up on this one. That puck is still in the circle. Ulowitz trying to take it wide. Ulowitz to Armstrong. Armstrong can't get it out of the zone. So Armstrong trying to get this puck off the wing. Lucido chipping it out towards the blue line. Lucido airborne. Backhander out of the line. That puck's not going to have enough to make icing. So now Moore, first one to it. Moore circling around, centering. Oh, couldn't get enough on it. Armstrong now behind the net, trying to get that puck stuck behind the net. Now we're all tied up. Cyclones trying to bring it around the near side, out of the zone. Action on the near board. Stretch pass by Cyclones, broken up nicely there. And Armstrong back in the zone, trying to drop it deep. Armstrong gets boarded over there on the far side. Action near the blue line. Moore kind of stuck over there as Armstrong's trying to pin that puck on the boards over there. It's right between his skates. There we go, puck down the blue line, and Baru gets that one all the way out. So Cyclones back out. Oh, Armstrong is off and running on that still. Couldn't quite come up with it. Cyclones drop it down, and they're coming out for a change. Cyclones making a wholesale change here if the Vengeance can push the puck up the wing here. As Robinson into the neutral zone, Lucido has to watch that go by. Now Lucido on the forecheck here. Cyclones deep, stretch pass over to the Vengeance bench. That one comes past everybody. No icing though. So Lennon, Cyclones far side here as Lennon's on for defense for the Vengeance. So Cyclones, that shot is out. Mayer out of the zone, forcing the Cyclones to clear. Cyclones D to D far side, then they lift one through the zone. Ulowitz over. Lennon, had to go down on one knee to play that puck. Cyclones with the steal. Cyclones behind the net. No, they center one, and it's kicked back out. Mayer. Mayer's going to skate one out here far side. Mayer's going to gain the red line, drop it ahead and around. The old 10U drop it around the boards and skate around you. Centering pass right in front of the Cyclones goalie. Cyclones drop it back deep to the far side. Cyclones will pick this one up, angle one, and it caught a piece of Lucido in the zone, in the neutral zone as Dixon out ahead. Lucido goal ball, a takedown there as Vengeance trying to keep this puck in the zone. It's back out by the Cyclones. Now we got a foot race. Lennon with Dixon, and his puck will be icing. So they hustled down there for nothing as that puck didn't have a lot of pace on it, but it had enough to reach the goal line. So we're going to the Cyclone zone for an offensive face-off. 12:31 in the first. This is Game 2, Vengeance and Cyclones from the USA rink in Alpha Ice Arena. I'll get the lines called out here as that face-off, that was Fairman, Abel, and Meissner out there, along with Lennon and should be Dixon. So far side, Meissner trying to pull one out of the zone, just past Fairman. There's a streaking Abel. Abel right side's got two in front of him. Abel's shot, just saved. Fairman charges in for the rebound. No, Cyclones trying to lift it out. This time Cyclones back check there by Abel. No, Cyclones pushing out ahead. They got a guy streaking out ahead. That's broken up by Dixon nicely. So Dixon around the net, coming around near side now. Dixon hesitating. trying to protect the puck around the boards, but Cyclones with the takeaway over here on the right side. Cyclones right side, they don't get a lot on that shot. Leonard kicks it behind him. Dixon brings it back around. Lennon with Fairman on the wing. Fairman tries to send one up the boards. Cyclones stop that along the boards. Fairman gloves it back down, trying to get it out of the zone. This one's centered by Cyclones, and they're off and running now. Meissner's out ahead. Meissner trying to get loose here. Meissner gets tripped, and we're going to get a call here as Cyclones will come and touch that puck. And Meissner, for the second game in a row, drawing a penalty. 11:31 in the first. Vengeance going on a power play. So we're expecting an offensive zone faceoff coming up here it wasn't shooting yet, so it's not going to be a penalty shot, but we'll have power play coming up here for the Vengeance. So once again, live viewers, chime in the comments here. Everyone say hi. Abel, Barbish, Tusek, Ladigan, and Wodzinski out there for your power play line. Abel taking this face off to the Cyclones goalie's left. Barbish chases one deep. Oh, Abel couldn't quite play that one. Now Abel and Tusek behind the net. Tusek coming around near side. Tusek out to Ladigan. Ladigan D to D across. Wodzinski has a little trouble playing that puck on the right wing. And before he puts one in the middle there, Barbish got a piece of it. It went behind the net. It was a little wide. This time Tusek centers one. Abel's in there. Tusek has it back in the slot. No, Cyclones pull it out of the slot. Now they're coming back with a 2-on-2 rush. Abel's hustling back to favor the numbers for Vengeance. Cyclones drop one deep. Ladigan has a little trouble with that bouncing puck. It's over to Abel. Abel, far side pass to Wodzinski. Barbish is reaching out ahead. Tusek's got to walk the line. Wodzinski centering. No, Abel trying to pick it up. Abel back for Ladigan. Ladigan from the point. Hesitates back to Abel. Just missed him. That puck's going to get deep. Abel will chase. Abel behind the net. Circling back around far side. Abel coming across for Wodzinski, left wing. Wodzinski from the point. And when that puck goes airborne, goalie's down for the Cyclones. He's not even back up. This one comes across. Oh, he misses Ladigan. And Vengeance have to clear here. They're going to bring some guys on. Baru coming on here. Meissner and Armstrong. So Vengeance able to make a forward change here. Meissner can't quite play that puck in open ice. And they're going to get an offsides here for the Vengeance as they were just a little unclean getting over the blue line there. 10-13 in the first. 42 more seconds on the power play. Face-off coming far hatch just outside the Cyclone zone. So again, 42 more seconds on that power play. Baru, Moore, and that's Armstrong out there as your forwards. Robinson and that is Ulowitz. That is Ulowitz, far side, has to drop one across. So Baru's in there. Armstrong trying to chase one deep. Cyclones off the glass, held in by Robinson. Baru across the blue line. Wodzinski keeps it in the right side. Wodzinski's shot, that one just wide left, coming around near side. Baru has to pull it off the boards. Robinson drops it down. Armstrong hesitates on the left wing, circling around. Armstrong drops one down. Vengeance drop one back near the wing. That's coming out of the zone. Cyclones push it right and push it deep from the right wing. Here's a shot. Leonard got a piece of that one with his blocker out to the far side. Baru trying to get one out of the zone. He has to stop. Baru to Robinson. We got a player hurt here for the Cyclones. So we got an injury timeout here as he took a very tough stop over there in the circle. As so 9:22 to play in the first period here. Injury timeout. As got injury timeout. This is game 2, Vengeance and Cyclones. As all stopped up here, and so teams are going back to the benches. So, once again, programming note here. This is game 2 of the opening doubleheader for 2011 Tier 1 Vengeance. They are going to Rochester next weekend. So, 2 games on Friday. I'll have them both for you, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, that Cyclones player is getting up a little bit gingerly, though. He's going to go to the bench. So, all right, we're going to get action underway again here. All right, team's back at full strength here as Lucido takes that face-off with Goldberg and Mayer. Lennon and Dixon are the defensive pairing here as action deep in the Vengeance zone. Left wing now, Cyclones go down to the left corner. Centering pass broken up. And this one's coming out here. Vengeance can't quite move that one through the neutral zone. Dixon picks it up and drops it in. Mayer looking to get loose here. Mayer from the middle. Oh, had Lucido in the slot. Just put it behind him. Lucido wrap around. No, that puck stays behind the net. Mayer shot and in. That's going to go Goldberg to Mayer for the first score of game 2. Vengeance on the board first, 8:47 in the first. So Mayer with the score. We'll get set back up here mid-ice. Really nice puck movement there. Good battling behind the net. Ends up on Mayer's stick because they were put it in the low right corner of the net. So Lucido, Goldberg, Armstrong out there with Dixon and Lennon. So Lucido's face-off. Went over to Goldberg. They got tied up. So Mayer pulls that one ahead. Bouncing in the slot. Back out to the far wing. Vengeance D couldn't pinch there. Puck in the neutral zone. Circling back around is Goldberg. Pushes that one into the zone. Lucido now on the forecheck. Cyclones take it wide. Back into the neutral zone. Lennon comes in and drops it down. He had gained the red line. 8:23 and counting in the first. Fairman is on for the Vengeance. Coming in on the forecheck. Dixon holds. Dixon pushing through. Dixon left side. Send him for a shot. That one hit the crossbar. Almost in there. This puck comes over for Meissner. Meissner lost his stick over on the far side. His puck's out of the zone. So Lennon will come back with Dixon in support. Vengeance going to try another breakout here. Lennon far side has Meissner out ahead. Meissner with Fairman. Meissner far side. He will enter. Oh, he held on the line and Abel's in early. So Meissner with the hesitation on the blue line, causing Abel to jump in early. Offsides on the Vengeance. Ladigan and Wodzinski are the defensive pairing to join this line. So we're going to have Baru, Meissner, and Fairman out there for the Vengeance. Baru will take this face-off near hash, just outside the Cyclone zone. So Baru with Fairman on the left, Meissner on the right. So here we go, 7:52 in the first. This puck comes back and shoveled in by Wodzinski. Now Fairman's first one down on the forecheck. Baru also getting deep there. Meissner on the corner. Can't play that puck on the far boards. Cyclones stretch one here, right angle. They're going to enter right wing. They hesitate, but Ladigan breaks that puck up nicely and then has to battle to get inside position here. Now Baru comes in there as well. Baru sends it wide to the corner. Meissner's over there with some room. Meissner's going to try to get one out of the zone. Meissner to Fairman. Fairman's got a Cyclone in front of him. Fairman pushing hard right side. Fairman making a move here. Held up a little bit. Fairman pushes the puck deep and then loses inside position. Cyclones, the center one. That's right on the stick of Meissner. Meissner for Fairman. Fairman pushing right. Fairman can't quite get that one. Baru comes in there and can't get the puck deep either. Cyclones take it into the wing and back out of the zone. Ladigan back to Wodzinski. Missed him a little bit, so Wodzinski on his own blue line hesitates before he hits Meissner. Meissner across, no. Out of the zone. Oh, Meissner drew another penalty. 6:55 in the first. Meissner draws the tripping call. Vengeance going back on the power play. So, all right, we'll take it. So Vengeance up 1-0 here, halfway through the first frame, going on the 2-minute power play with Abel, Tusick, Barbish. Robinson and Ulowitz. So Abel's face-off goes to Tusick. Tusick back to Robinson, left side. Robinson hesitates. Goes back for Tusick. Tusick right wing. Drops it down. Barbish behind the net now. Barbish still surveying here. Barbish has Abel in the slot. Barbish all the way around. Back to Ulowitz. Ulowitz. Pause on the blue line. Back to Barbish. Barbish hesitating. Back four. Abel, all centering pass. Tusick to Abel. Couldn't hit him though. Robinson moved through the neutral zone. Abel circling back around, and here come the Vengeance back on the rush. Abel back to Ulowitz. Ulowitz back to Abel. Abel in the corner's got Robinson at the point. Here's a shot. That's low. Deflected wide left. Tusick hesitates on the wing. Tusick drops one back. Robinson shot right into the glove of the Cyclones goalie. 6:08 in the first. 1:13 on the power play. Vengeance going to make a line change here. Armstrong, Lucido, Moore are the forwards. Lennon and Dixon, the defensive pairing here. Offensive zone, power play face-off for Lucido to the Cyclones goalie's right. This one's back for Dixon. Dixon hesitates. Tries to drop one through its wide right into the corner. Lennon puts one on net. This puck comes back out. Lennon pinched, but Cyclones will push one out of the zone. They drop it down. Lennon will pick this one up with some room. Under 6 minutes to play in the first. Lennon behind the net. Vengeance going to set up here for a breakout. Lennon coming near side. Lennon out ahead. That's Dixon. Goes deep. Dixon has Armstrong and Lucido. Oh, Lucido and Lennon Robinson were in there. Now Cyclones with a 2-on-1. Lennon holds back. Saved by Leonard. And then Armstrong with a boarding call there behind the net as flattened that Cyclones player. 5:25 in the first. So Armstrong's going to go to the bench here. Might play 4-on-4 here for 30 seconds before the Vengeance will be on a shorthanded power play. So 4-on-4 for 30 seconds with Lucido, Moore, Lennon, and Dixon. So once again, any live viewers, chime in the comments, say hi. Love to see who's watching here as Mayer and Barbish will come on here to join Lennon and Dixon. Face-off coming here to Leonard's right. Barbish will take this defensive zone face-off. 4-on-4 here for the next 30 seconds. All right, well, they just sent Fairman to the box over there, too. He's serving a... We have a bench minor or something? Okay, 2 and 10. So you got Fairman over there serving another penalty as Mayer pushing that puck deep. Put it on net. Mayer now chasing here. Mayer freeing that puck again. But Cyclones will skate one out of the zone here, far side. Looking for a streaking play through the middle. That's behind him. So Dixon will collect this puck deep in his own zone behind the net, going around far side. Dixon hesitating here. Has to drop one right through the middle as Lennon was streaking through. Mayer again on the forecheck here as Vengeance now on the penalty kill. Cyclones trying to collect here in front of the Vengeance bench. They drop one deep. So Lucido and Lennon are back here. Lennon's going to go get this puck along the boards. Lennon hesitates, drops one up the right wing. Cyclones hold and drop it back down. Lennon chasing again. As Lennon with a nice hit there in the far side boards. Lucido stands up the Cyclones player on the blue line, but they can't get the puck loose. Now Lennon circling around her. Lennon leading a 3-on-2 rush with Meissner in the middle. Lennon left side, makes a move, hesitates, puts one off the crossbar. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a play. Lucido, nice job getting inside position there. Lucido drops the puck ahead, and it is going to be icing. So, all right, just under 4 minutes to play in the first period. Man, what a move by Lennon. Get that puck loose, put it right off the crossbar. So defensive zone face-off coming here. Wadzenski, Ladigan, Baru, and Goldberg out there for the Vengeance. 3:58 on the clock. 34 more seconds on the penalty kill as Baru will take this face-off to Leonard's right. As Vengeance trying to get past this penalty kill here and get back to even hockey. Puck near the blue line. Cyclones skate it out and drop it back across. 4 on offsides. 3:51 in the first. So face-off coming here near hash, just outside the Vengeance zone. Baru again coming in for the face-off as Armstrong and Fairman still sitting on the bench over there. So Cyclones drop it down far side. 20 more seconds on the power play. Ladigan trying to get loose here. Ladigan near side. Sends one out of the zone past the Cyclones. He split the defense there, but it is going to be icing again. So 9 seconds on the penalty kill. 3:34 on the clock. Going back to the Vengeance zone for another defensive zone face-off. This time to Leonard's right. As Wadzenski and Ladigan are your defensive pair. Baru, Abel, and Barbish are coming on here as the forwards. So Abel will take this defensive zone face-off to Leonard's left. Abel out to the wing. Cyclones, D to D now, left wing. Deep shot, just wide right, into the corner. Cyclones chase it back up. Vengeance back at full strength. Fairman comes on. So Vengeance back at full strength. As Ladigan tried to send that around the boards. Now Ladigan's got it loose. Ladigan trying to skate this one out. Stretch pass to Fairman near side. Fairman trying to move it through the zone, but Cyclones coming the other way. Cyclones right side. Trying to drag past. Wodzensky just flattens that Cyclone player as he was trying to drag past him. Abel reached out for that puck, but Cyclones drop it deep. So Wodzensky can't get rid of that puck. Ladigan is going to take it around far side. Ladigan out for Abel. Abel can't play that bouncing puck either. Cyclones drop it deep. Wodzensky chasing it deep with a Cyclone player down there. Wodzensky to Fairman. Fairman near side. Fairman out to Barbish. Barbish out to Abel. 2-on-2 rush. Abel right wing. More coming on here. And we do get a call there. So Barbish is able to draw a call in the slot. Didn't look like the ref was going to call that initially, but he does. Eventually blows whistle. 2:33 in the first. Now the Vengeance going back on the power play. So it looks like we've been trading power plays all period here. As Vengeance going to go up a man here for 2 minutes. 2:33 on the clock here. So this game definitely not as clean as game one, I can tell you that. Game one hardly had a penalty in it. So, all right, Abel, Robinson, Moore, Mayer, and I'm missing one player over there. Oh, that's Ulowitz. So, Robinson to the point, right side, Ulowitz, right wing. Ulowitz back to Robinson at the point. Robinson hesitates, back to Ulowitz. Ulowitz right side. Centers one. Moore was over there. Mayer, Moore, left wing. Back to Robinson at the point. Here's a deep shot deflected by Abel into the glove of the Cyclones goalie. 2:08 in the first. Vengeance holding the ice here on the power play. Abel will take this offensive power play face-off to the Cyclone goalie's right. So Abel on for the face-off here. Ulowitz was in there on the slot, so that's a different formation here. Abel skating one across. Ulowitz over there, taps one in. No. Mayer tried to force one in on the corner. So Moore, Robinson, Ulowitz, right side. Ulowitz, just missed Moore over there on the side. Mayer trying to dig one out of the slot. Mayer coming in. Mayer coming across to the slot and in. So Mayer puts another one in here. Came right across the slot and snuck it into the right side of the net. Power play goal for the Vengeance at 1:46 in the first. They take the 2-0 lead. So Vengeance making good on the power play there. So they'll change lines here with Lucido, Tusek, and Goldberg coming on here with Lennon and Dixon. So Lucido will take this face-off at mid-ice. Controlled by Goldberg, back for Lennon. Lennon at his own blue line. Across, tried to get it to Tusek. They're tied up there. Tusek drops it in. Goldberg, right side. Goldberg circling around into the trapezoid. Goldberg trying to get loose here. Goldberg far side there. Now Lucido back for Lennon, right wing. Lennon D-to-D near side. Dixon's gonna let one go and in. So Dixon, deep shot from the left side. A lot of traffic in front. Goalie couldn't quite track it, and that sneaks into the right side of the net. Vengeance take the 3-0 lead at 1:25 in the first. So Vengeance threatening to break this thing wide open here. 1:25 in the first. So Lucido will come back into mid-ice here for the face-off with Goldberg on the left wing, and that is Tusek on the right wing. So Lennon, Ulowitz ahead for Tusek. Tusek leading a 3-on-2 here for the Vengeance. Cyclones coming back the other way with a 2-on-2 rush as that puck got loose on the blue line. Cyclones let go of a deep shot and glove save by Leonard. 1:09 to play here in the first. Defensive zone faceoff coming here to Lennart's right. As Lucido will take this defensive zone faceoff here. As we're in the closing minute here of the first. Cyclones from the left wing. Drop it down along the boards. Lennon, nice boarding there. And, Tusek just took a glove to the face there as he was trying to get free. So Tusek draws a penalty in open ice there as he took a shot to the jaw. So Vengeance going back on the power play with 58 seconds to play in the first. Here's a power play that will extend halfway. Half of it will be in the second period. So your power play line here is going to be Lucido, Tusek, Goldberg, Dixon, and Lennon. Face off to the Cyclones goalie's left. Lucido in for the face-off. As this one comes across. Dixon left side here, still trying to get this puck into the middle. He centers it, nobody there. Cyclones drop it out of the zone, but that will be icing. So 45 seconds on the clock for the remainder of the first period here, but 1:47 on the power play. So Vengeance will take power play into the second period here as Baru, Meissner, and Barbish coming on for the Vengeance to join Dixon and Lennon. So Baru will take this offensive zone face-off to the Cyclones goalie's left. It's on Meissner's stick. He drops it just between the legs of Baru. Cyclones content to just whip this around, but that one may not make icing. So Dixon will get it with Lennon in support. Dixon, escape move on the far side. Got free for Meissner. Meissner far side. Has Barbish out ahead of him. Meissner will enter right wing. Meissner hesitates here. Meissner centers one. Barbish was in there. Baru comes in there. Puck leaks out to the far side. Lennon holds. Bodies are still getting up in front of the net. Lennon's deep shot. No. Baru dove out to try to deflect that. Meissner now left side. Drops one deep. Oh, man. Barbish came in right away with a backhander, but it was saved by the Cyclones goalie. 6 seconds to play in the first. 1:09 on the penalty clock. Another offensive zone face-off here. Baru, Meissner, Barbish staying out there. Wodzenski and Ladigan are your defensive pairing. As Baru's face-off, Meissner, Ladigan's shot high over the net in the closing second of the first. And that's the buzzer. All right, so end of the first period. Vengeance with a 3-0 lead. As we'll get set up here for the second period. So once again, thank you to all my live viewers for tuning in here. Say hi in the comment sections. I'd love to know who's watching where. And this is new this season. We're on YouTube as well. So just go to just search for Rickety Bench, all one word, on YouTube. And be able to find us there and on my own Facebook page. So yeah, happy to have everybody on here, taking in Game 2 here for the Vengeance in our opening weekend here, doubleheader against the Cincinnati Cyclones. As we're watching Coach Bergstresser here, dropping some knowledge here for the Vengeance squad. So, happy to have everybody joining us here. And I've been advertising it all game, but we're going to Rochester next weekend. 2 games starting on Friday. I will have all that action. So, here we go. So, Vengeance going to take a power play into the second period here for 1:02. Armstrong still headed back to the penalty box. Still serving at 2-10. So, all right. So Vengeance going to figure out. Let's see who's going to start this line. Start the period here for power play for 1:02. As Barbish, Abel, and Mayer are going to come out there to join Wodzenski, and that is Ladigan out there. So. Here we go. We'll have Abel at mid-ice here. Vengeance going left to right now as we're looking at it in their white home jerseys. Abel at mid-ice for the face-off. Mayer on the right wing. And that is Barbish on the far wing. So, puck is down. Cyclones control. They shovel it ahead, but a quick call here. So I don't know what the call was here, but it looks like we're going in here near hash. Face-off coming just outside the Cyclone zone here near hash. Abel on the circle for the face-off here as puck is down. Abel wins this face-off. Wodzenski tries to push it through. Mayer's also trying to dig that puck out. And Abel has to go chase this one deep. Abel circling around in front of his own goal. Abel far side over to Ladigan. Ladigan trying to move through open space here. Ladigan gets some pressure from behind, but still drops it down. Barbish now trying to be the first one to it. Barbish and Abel over there. Wodzenski right wing, drops it ahead, but Cyclones jump that pass, and they're going to skate one out. The Cyclones gain the line, put one over, and Leonard sheds that to his left. Ladigan has it deep, but he misplayed the puck a little bit. Fortunately, no pressure as the Cyclones were in a change. Ladigan far side, pushing the puck ahead, gains the red line, drops it back. That's Barbish. Barbish drops it back for Wodzinski. Wodzinski lets go of a shot. It's deflected high behind the net. Abel hesitates here, looking Wodzinski right side. Wodzinski going to let go of another shot. Abel trying to get his stick in to deflect that, but it's saved into the glove of the Cyclones goalie. 5 more seconds on the power play. 15:02 on the second period clock. We do have shots this game per the scoreboard. Vengeance have 21 shots on goal. Baru, Tusek, Fairman out there joining Ulowitz, and I believe that's Robinson. So Cyclones going to stay one out here as they gain the line, and we're at even strength now. Fairman trying to get this one out of the slot. Fairman to Baru. Baru trying to push it out of the zone. He does. Tusek ahead for Fairman. Fairman can't get that puck out of traffic. Cyclones try to get it out of the zone. Ulowitz holds it and drops it deep past Tusek. So Fairman and Tusek going far side on the forecheck here. This one just kept just over the line. Offsides is the call. Robinson just couldn't quite hold the blue line there. So we'll have a face-off coming here. Lucido, Goldberg, Mayer coming on for the Vengeance forwards to join Robinson and Ulowitz. Face-off far hash just outside the Cyclone zone. Lucido wins the face-off. Robinson D-to-D near side to Ulowitz. Ulowitz will gain the blue line, drop it in. One of the Cyclones actually hit that on his skate as it went through, but it still got deep. Action on the far side now. Lucido, Mayer centers one. Held in by Robinson at the point over to Mayer. Mayer right wing into the center from the left wing. Action in the slot. Mayer digs it back out. But Cyclones still trying to get this. Mayer chips it deep. Cole Mayer is everywhere in this game here as Lucido comes deep as well. Goldberg chips it back deep. Now Lucido on the forecheck, chasing it around far side. Cyclones don't get a lot on that exit. This time it comes up to the blue line. It's held in by Robinson. Robinson looking for an outlet here. Robinson tried to chip it deep. Cyclones keep it out, and they split the D here back through the neutral zone. So Ulowitz chasing one deep here. He's got Robinson on the other side. Across Robinson deep far side in his own zone, looking for exit. He does bring this one through the neutral zone. Moore was coming in here. Lucido will enter with Meissner and Moore. Lucido left side. Lucido, centering pass is deflected just past Moore as well. Cyclones going to, with a 4-on-2 rush coming the other way. Cyclones left side. Cyclones hesitate here on the left wing. Oh, it's broken up by Lennon. Airborne puck into the slot. Comes out to the far side. Dixon displays that puck, drops it out to the wing. Cyclones can't get their shot over there on the wing. That is Meissner trying to get that puck out. It's Meissner now chasing it down left side. Meissner's got one Cyclone in front of him. Meissner hesitates into the corner looking for an outlet. Couldn't get a lot on that pass. Cyclones whip it around to the right side. Lennon pinches off the blue line. Nobody there now. Dixon, good job to hustle in. Lennon centering. Had Meissner over there. Just couldn't quite handle it. Meissner into the corner now. Cyclones have it on the right side. Good hard play there along the boards as Baru's also on now for the Vengeance. And Lennon, D-to-D far side. Dixon gains the red line, drops it in for Baru. Baru's in the zone. Meets some resistance though. That puck is still over on the wing. Cyclones whip it out. It will be icing at 12:16 in the second. Vengeance with a 3-0 lead. Going back to the Cyclone zone for a face-off. Abel, Barbish, and Tusek out there for the Vengeance with Ladigan and Wodzinski. As Abel will take this offensive zone face-off to the Cyclones goalie's right. Barbish in the slot, Tusek on the far wing. As this puck's getting ready to drop here. This one drops into the zone. Oh, Tusek almost had it over there to Abel. Abel will collect this one on the right wing. Abel circling back around, drops one down. Cyclones goalie barely gets it out to the corner. Abel stops another exit. Abel, Barbish can't quite pull that one in. Tusek can't get it either. Wodzinski with a Cyclone on his back. Tusek drops it ahead just past Abel's stick and back out of the zone. Ladigan buying some time here. Back to Wodzinski. Wodzinski angles one through. Vengeance did finally clear. Tusek got back up and chipped that puck deep. So Tusek, Barbish, everybody coming out on the forecheck as good open ice hit there by Wodzinski. And then he gets the puck loose before taking his own hit. So Ladigan drops one ahead. Ladigan picks it back up left side. Ladigan Still looking deep. Ladigan's got Tusek over there. Ladigan backhander, no. Rebound open here. As, oh my goodness, that puck was right in front of the net. Ladigan back to chase it with Wojciechowski. My goodness, what a sequence. Mayer coming on here, and that puck's out of play. So, my goodness, what a sequence. Robinson and Ulowitz coming on here. Lucido, Fairman, and Mayer will be your forwards. Face-off far hash just outside the Vengeance zone, 11:04 in the second. Lucido in the circle for the face-off. Controlled. Ulowitz near side. Mayer trying to center. Puck's back into the neutral zone. Fairman got a piece of it, but Cyclones get it far side. And they enter the zone. This puck is deep. Behind the net. Puck is still behind the net. Lucido out to Fairman. Fairman controlling and pushing ahead. Fairman out ahead. Mayer forces one through here. Mayer into the slot. Fairman trying to pick it back up now. Fairman getting the puck deep here into the zone. Kicks back out to the right corner. Cyclones whipping around far side. So that one's out of the zone. Now Robinson in a one-on-one here. He bodies up. Clears that puck out to Ulowitz near side. Ulowitz circling back around. Vengeance going to try to break out again. Fairman trying to control his puck, but Cyclones push it through and drop it down from the red line. 10-13 to play in the second. Lennart leaves that puck behind the net. Mayer near side, trying to get it out to Lucido. Fairman's got it. Fairman around one of the Cyclones. Up to Lucido. Lucido pushing right side. Lucido got Fairman in front. Can't play the puck. Oh, that puck goes wide and in. So Mayer does end up with that puck and puts in the rebound. So Mayer with the score. I think Lucido and Fairman touched that puck before Mayer put the rebound in. So Vengeance take the 4-0 lead at 9:54 in the second. So Vengeance on a roll here. Second period, Lucido, Mayer. Okay, they're going to change the forwards here. So Goldberg, Baru, and Meissner coming out for the Vengeance to join Lennon and Dixon on defense. So Baru at mid-ice for the faceoff. Cyclones control. Near side, they will enter left wing. Cyclones from the left wing. They lose one in the slot.
Go with them! Let's go!
Goldberg, first one to it here, right side. Goldberg trying to get an edge here. Goldberg getting open to the net. Oh, that shot's high behind the net. Goldberg still fighting for it. Baru's also over there. As it's getting very rough down there behind on the far corner. As Cyclones 3-on-3 even rush. Far side. Dixon still fighting for that puck. Dixon able to clear it around the boards. Baru still chasing it. Takes some abuse there. Puck is still on the far side boards. Baru trying to get it loose here. Baru to Goldberg. Goldberg circles back around. My goodness, yeah, a puck just glove went flying, a stick went flying. Cyclones end up with a 2-on-1, but Lennon, with one hand on his stick, gets that puck clear. Now Dixon's got Cyclones all over him. He's got tripped from behind. That puck is still loose. There's still a glove out at mid-ice. Baru to Tusek. Tusek pushing in left side. Tusek gets boarded off that puck. The puck is still down there. So Tusek just got boarded real low. And he's down. My goodness. Tusek takes a hard hit on the far side boards. So he does draw a penalty there. So 8:48. Tusek on his knees over there in the corner. Medic is coming out, but he's already up. So 8:48 stoppage of play here. Vengeance going on the power play after a boarding call coming. All right, so we got injury timeout here, but Tusek is on his skates, so they are going to take him off. Look him over here. He's potentially got a shoulder injury. So, all right, Vengeance going on the power play here. Abel, Barbish, Lucido, Ladigan, and Wodzenski. We're getting scorekeeper, getting some things straight here because we got two Cyclones. We got one Cyclone leaving. All right, so that Cyclone player had four penalties, so he's out of the game. So, all right, Abel coming in here for the power play face-off here to the Cyclones goalie's left, but we do not have the penalty clock up yet. So, thought we were going to play, but we're still delayed, so still getting everything set here on the clock. 2 secs still being attended to on the bench in the penalty box. So he's not serving a penalty. He's getting checked out here. Action on the right side here. That was Barbish and Abel comes up with that. Barbish to Abel from the right side. Very quick power play goal here. Brandon Abel puts one into the high corner of the net. Vengeance take the 5-0 lead at 8:38 in the second. So Vengeance wasting no time on that power play. And put one in right away in the high corner of the net. So we'll get things set back up here at mid-ice. Not even halfway through the second period here. Lucido, Barbish, and Abel out there for the Vengeance with Ladigan and Wodzenski. Abel at mid-ice wins the faceoff. Wodzenski near side. Wodzenski goes back to Ladigan. Ladigan far side. Angles one for Lucido. Lucido chips it forward. Abel will be first one to it here. Abel with Barbish in the center. Barbish, good hit over there on the far side boards, but Cyclones get it out of the zone. They lift one through, but it comes across. Lucido, far side. Hits Barbish. Barbish with Abel. Barbish going deep here. Barbish still looking back. Oh, just missed Abel over there. So Cyclones don't have numbers, but they're going to push one through here. Wodzenski clears that player off as he tried to drop it through in the slot. This is Ladigan working here. Ladigan on left. Ladigan left side. Still working. Ladigan tried to put one on net. It's blocked. Point blank range. That puck is behind the net. Whipped around to the wing. So Baru holds it on the left side. Drops it down. Ladigan on the wing. Ladigan centers one. It comes to the goalie. Lucido trying to get inside position here to fight for that puck. He does win the battle over there in the corner. Abel out to the corner. Went past Lucido. Cyclones skated out near side. They angle one across. They don't cleanly play it though, and Ladigan with the takeaway. Ladigan's got Armstrong ahead. Oh, and just past Moore as well. So Ladigan drops it into the zone. Moore, first one to it in the corner. Moore, Armstrong, and Baru out there for Vengeance with Ulowitz and Robinson. Some back out Robinson, left side. It's a hard shot right into the Cyclones goalie.
Good shot, Brooks.
7:06 in the second. Again, Vengeance tilting the ice here. So Baru take this offensive zone face up to the Cyclone goalie's right. Moore on the wing. Armstrong's in the slot. Moore pushes one into the trapezoid. Cyclones get inside position. They're coming around near side, but Moore, good back check there. Broke up the play. It allows Ulowitz to stop it on the blue line. His deep shot deflected. Never made it to the goalie. Moore now coming on the forecheck. Cyclones have to whip it around near side. This time Baru skates in. Cyclones push it into the neutral zone. Ulowitz far side to Robinson. Robinson lifts one into the zone. And Armstrong will be the first one to it behind the net, but Armstrong meets some resistance there with Cyclones as Armstrong still trying to center it. More of the takeaway in the slot, but it leaks out to the middle. Cyclones will skate it out. They gain the red line, and they will enter right wing, moving across to the left. Now in the left corner, backhander deep. Stopped by Leonard and kept out into the corner. That's Baru. Baru near side looking for an outlet. Baru skates around one Cyclone, has to send it wide. He's in the zone though. He barely got on sides. Lucido's on, Baru's off. So Lucido comes into the forecheck. Mayer is also on now for Vengeance. Robinson, Mayer. That's Fairman over there, right side. Fairman trying to make a move. Center, just missed Lucido in there. So Lucido, Fairman, and Mayer are on right now. Cyclones have a man streaking out ahead, but there's a steal. Vengeance left side, shot just into the Cyclones goalie. So, I thought Cyclones had numbers going the other way, but that was Dixon with a key steal there at the blue line and got a good shot on goal. So Lucido will take this face-off, flanked by Mayer and Fairman, Lennon and Dixon. So Mayer's in the slot. This one comes back out to Dixon. Dixon across to Lennon. Lennon right wing. Here's a shot. Goes behind the net. Now Fairman's got to dig one out of the corner. Fairman back up for Dixon. Dixon left side. High shot, save, into the corner. Back out for Dixon. Dixon, another hard shot right into the goalie, and that one leaks back out. Lucido trying to clear it. Cyclones going to get one out, but they don't have numbers. Cyclones coming the other way. Try to drag past. That one puck gets deep. Cyclones pick it up on the left side. There's a shot. Cyclones alone in the slot. Another save by Leonard. Lucido chasing one all the way back out to the wing. Dixon loses inside position behind the net. And we got a penalty coming as... Oh, that was Fairman who didn't have a stick. So Fairman going to the penalty box, 5:03 in the second. Interference. Vengeance going on the penalty kill. Your PK line is going to be Abel, Meissner, Ladigan, and Wodzinski. 2 minutes on the penalty clock. Here faceoff coming to Leonard's left. Abel in for the faceoff. Ladigan in the corner. Does drag one loose and then whips it out of the zone. And it will be icing. 4:52 on the clock. Second period. Vengeance with the 5-0 lead. That was the first time. Almost said it. Caught myself. All right, Abel again will take this PK defensive zone faceoff to Leonard's left here. 4:52 to play in the second period. As Ladigan tried to exit the zone again. Puck is deep in the corner. Ladigan chasing back and forth here as Cyclones trying to work in behind the net. Come around. Left side now. Cyclones still keeping it on the perimeter. As Wodzinski kept him wide nicely. Ladigan comes up with the puck, chips it wide, coming away. Ladigan far side. Got Abel behind. Abel couldn't come up with that puck. It was just behind him. So Cyclones will enter again. Now right wing. Good back check by Abel. They drop it back. Cyclones right wing. They center one from the point. That shot's well wide right. Cyclones go get it in the corner. Minute 10 on the PK. Cyclones from the corner. This puck leaks out. Wodzinski trying to get it clear. He sends it up the boards, but Cyclones glove that one down and hold it on the boards. Cyclones circling back around. Is Abel laid a big hit over there. Abel then gets in the way and breaks up that pass. Puck is loose. Meissner's got it. Meissner's got two Cyclones in front of him. Meissner trying to push the puck deep and buy more time. Meissner skates it deep. Tries to make a move. Meissner all by himself here, but Cyclones do eventually get it, but he bought some good time and allowed the Vengeance to make a complete change now. Lucido, Ulowitz, Robinson. Robinson far side. Now he's got two Cyclones all over him. Try to get it out to the wing. Robinson tied up over there in the corner. Still battling for that puck. Robinson taking on three Cyclones over there. Cyclones come away with it in the corner. They center one. It leaks across over to the left side as we're looking at it. And this time, the puck is whipped out for another icing. 18 more seconds before Fairman's out of the box. 3:21 to play in the second period. Vengeance up 5-0 on the PK. Face-off coming to Leonard's right with Lucido. And that is... All right, that's Lucido, Robinson, Ulowitz, and who else am I missing here? Mayer. Okay, Mayer's the other wing. So Lucido's face-off into traffic. Ulowitz trying to skate it out wide. Ulowitz does smooth one out of the zone. Cyclones have to clear. Cyclones far side. Lucido with the steal. Coming around right side, Lucido. Here's a shot. Saved by the Cyclones goalie. Puck is in the far side. Fairman coming out of the box. He will just join this line here as Mayer still battling for it. Robinson picks it up. Robinson drops one deep. Now Fairman coming in on the forecheck. Puck back out into the corner. Mayer into the corner chasing it deep. Mayer into the slot. Puck is still loose. Cyclones trying to get it out of the zone. Almost held in by Fairman, but not quite. So Ulowitz near side. Vengeance get back on sides. Ulowitz into the middle. Ulowitz still working. There's a shot. Fairman back out, tried to get it back out to the blue line, but Cyclones pushing ahead here.
Get him! Catch him!
Fairman in the back check, breaks up that play. This time, Robinson, Ulowitz. Ulowitz gains the line and drops it in. Fairman off 2 sec on. Dixon and Lennon are the defensive pairs. A shot on net. That was Goldberg with a shot on net there. 2:06 to play in the second period. Another offensive zone faceoff coming here. So this line is going to be Baru, Tusek, Goldberg, Lennon, and Dixon. So Baru will take this offensive zone face-off to the Cyclone goalie's right. As we're now coming up on 2 minutes to play in the second. Action on the right side here in the Cyclone zone. As Tusek, really nice pursuit there. Goldberg's tied up on the boards. Tusek also over there. Baru sees an opening, bodies up. Lennon puts one on net. That one comes to the Cyclones goalie, who eventually smothers it. Has a little trouble playing that low puck. 1:47, we're stopped. Have another offensive zone faceoff coming, this time to the Cyclone goalie's left. Vengeance going to make a line change here. Abel, Barbish, and Armstrong coming on as the forwards. They will join Lennon and Dixon as the defensive pair. Abel on for the faceoff, comes right to Goldberg. Goldberg's shot. Or Armstrong, that was Armstrong's shot, just wide left. No, that was Barbish, man. I can't. All right, so I am having a little trouble with the names as Abel chases this one clear around to the other side. Abel centering. Goldberg can't quite get it. He does get a shot off, though. Barbish now behind the net. Barbish looking for Armstrong. Armstrong bodied up here. Lennon, left wing. Lennon hesitates. And then let's go of a shot. That one in a lot of traffic. And Cyclones goalie still doesn't have it. Cyclones have it behind the net. They're looking for an outlet. Cyclones do angle on the opposite side, near side now. They skate it through the neutral zone. Cyclones will enter left side and drop one deep. Coming up on 1 minute to play in the second. Vengeance, far side. Abel's got it. Abel with Armstrong and Barbish. Abel right into the zone, just barely. They're going to get him offside. So Abel walked the blue line there a little bit too much, resulting in offsides. So Baru, Tusek, Goldberg. That will be your line with Wadensky and Ladigan. Face-off far hash just outside the Cyclone zone as Baru is directing some traffic here as he's flanked by Tusek and Goldberg as Wadensky drops one through. Tusek battling for it. Tusek can't center that puck. Goldberg comes in, has to play out, bouncing puck out of the air. Goldberg to Baru. Baru to the corner. Baru hesitates, circling back around. Baru trying to put one on net, sent back out. Ladigan left side. Ladigan drops it deep. Tusek had that puck deep. Now Tusek behind the net. Cyclones everywhere. Tusek sends it back to the corner. Cyclones trying to get it out. This one is out. They do have a streaking player out ahead. Wadzenski, good open ice hit there as that Cyclone player had the puck. Now Tusek trying to catch up to this puck before it's icing, but it will be. So just missed his man there as that puck comes back around. 18 seconds to play in the second period. As Lucido, Moore, and Meissner come on as the forwards. Defensive zone face-off coming here. 18 seconds to play in the second period. As this is game 2 of the opening doubleheader for Vengeance. Lucido's defensive zone face-off to Leonard's right. As Wadzenski trying to get some room here along the boards. Stretch pass. Meissner pushing out ahead here, right side. Meissner alone to the net. Right side, Meissner. Oh, pulling in the middle there. Couldn't play it, though. That was Ladigan. How did Ladigan get all the way over there from the defensive spot? I don't know. Meissner tried to hit him right in front of the net. And that ends the second period, entering the second intermission here. Vengeance with the 5-0 lead over the Cincinnati Cyclones. This is the final period of play here in this opening doubleheader. As we're gonna mute it here for this intermission so I don't get any copyright trouble with the music. All right, we're back here getting ready to start third period. Your line to start the third is going to be Abel, Armstrong, and Barbish with, who we have here, Robinson and Ulowitz is your defensive pairing here. As action's on here as Robinson has to get that puck past him. Ulowitz, first one to it in the corner with a Cyclone all over him. Ulowitz trying to get that puck. That Cyclone draped over top of his shoulder. Ulowitz taking on 2 Cyclones in the corner. Puck sticks out, and Abel around far side to Armstrong. Armstrong stretch pass, hits Barbish in the middle. Barbish, all kinds of traffic. He goes down. Can't push that puck forward anymore. Cyclones controlling their own zone. Going around far side. Oh, nice move there. Armstrong pushes it forward. That's Barbish trying to get the puck deep. Barbish just battles for that puck and puts a shot on net. Barbish, just sheer force of will, going to get that puck and putting one on net. 15-22 in the third. New line coming on here as Lucido, Goldberg, Mayer, Robinson, and Ulowitz. So Lucido will take this offensive zone face-off to the Cyclones goalie's left as Goldberg's in the slot. Goldberg shot and saved by the Cyclones goalie. So Goldberg was loaded up there in the slot waiting for a chance to get a shot on net, and we'll do it all over again. Lucido again coming in for the faceoff. 15-20 to play. Vengeance up 5-0. Cyclones control this one in the corner, looking for an outlet. They send it up the boards as this puck's still not out of the zone. Cyclones coming around near side now. Cyclones will skate one through here. They will enter right wing. Centering pass broken up by Lucido and sent back out through the neutral zone. Mayer first one to it. Mayer left side. Hesitates, sends one across. Oh, what a look. That was Barbish. Couldn't put it in, though. Ulowitz with a hit in the back. They're going to get him on an interference call. So 14-49. Vengeance going on the PK here with the 5-0 lead. As let's see the PK line here. Lennon, Dixon, and Lucido and Armstrong is going to be your PK line. Lucido and Mayer. All right, so Lucido will take this defensive zone faceoff to Leonard's left on the PK for 2 minutes here. As Mayer was off and running, couldn't quite get that puck. This time Mayer does get the puck, sends one on net. No, Cyclones goalie just lets that one past for a quick icing call. 14-42 in the third. Give you a little quick peek at the scoreboard here, as it's not blinking too much for the refresh rate. As Lucido again in the circle here to Leonard's left for the faceoff. Cyclones control this one into the corner. They center. Try to center again. Here's a shot saved by Leonard. Lucido's got it. Lucido's going to get one out of the zone. Lucido pushing ahead. He's got one man to beat all of a sudden. Lucido still pushing wide left, trying to get an edge. Lucido drops one deep. Mayer now coming on the forecheck, far side. Cyclones have some room here. Far side, they will skate one out, and they will enter left wing and drop it down. Dixon has to go get this one down on the PK here. Vengeance on the PK for 1:20. Deep shot. That one came to Leonard and back out. Lennon gets it wide. Cyclones drop it back down. And that one comes high off the glass and off the railing. Stretch pass out. This one also, the Cyclones goalie had to play that one. Baru and Meissner come on for Vengeance. Lennon and Dixon back. Cyclones will be the first ones to this on the wing. Lennon trying to body up there. Cyclones maintain possession, though. They walk this one into the slot. They drop it down. Lennon, far side, back out to the wing. Cyclones can't hold the blue line, and Cyclones have to clear. So far side, they will circle back around. Cyclones come away all the way near side. They drop one through the zone, and Vengeance drop it back down again, forcing the Cyclones goalie to play a deep puck. Cyclones take it out in front of their own net. Meissner on the forecheck here. Cyclones circle back around. They will gain the red line and drop it down in the left corner. 13-10 to play. 22 more seconds on the PK. Ladigan, who's on for Vengeance, moving through here. Ladigan with Meissner out in front with Baru. Ladigan building speed here, right side. Ladigan still pushing through here. Ladigan just working here. Is a low shot wide left. Cyclones push one through the neutral zone. Baru is back with... All right, Cyclones have a man deep. They've got to clear. They got to buy some time here. Meissner and Moore. Wodzenski, Tusek, and Ladigan out there for the Vengeance. Ladigan has this puck deep in the corner. He's got all kinds of players streaking out ahead, but Cyclones barely hold one in on the blue line. Ladigan back out to the blue line. Moore trying to push one through. Action on the far wing. Cyclones will enter. Wheeling and dealing here on the blue line. Abel, who just came in off the bench, still fighting for that puck, but Cyclones circle back around, and they enter now right side. Good tie up there by Moore to force that puck out, but Cyclones hold the blue line again here. As Moore and Tusek over there, and it's back across for an offside. It's 11:56 in the third. Line change is coming as Ulowitz and Robinson will come on as a defensive pairing to join Abel, Moore, and Tusek. Abel on for the face-off here. Moore gains the red line, but his pass is deflected. Cyclones coming back the other way. Back check by Moore. Cyclones forced into the right side. That puck is wide right. Ulowitz, Abel can't get it out. Cyclones pushing into the right wing now. The circle, they hesitate on the right wing, drop it back, but that one's intercepted by Moore, but couldn't get it out of the zone. Cyclones over into the right side. The center one, back across, and it's scooped back out. They hold on the point. Cyclones from the point. That one's deflected airborne right into Leonard's glove. 11:20 to play. New line coming on here. Fairman, Lucido, Meissner, with Lennon and Dixon. So defensive zone face-off coming here. Lucido will take this face-off to Leonard's right as puck is down. Lucido tied up nicely. Puck goes into the corner. Fairman's got it in the corner. Gets it out for Meissner. Meissner going out ahead. Meissner now getting loose here left side. Meissner, here's a low shot. Back to him. Meissner behind the net. And he puts that one in. Meissner with the wraparound. And just pure hustle play there as Meissner got his own rebound and was able to wrap it around the other side. Xander Meissner with a score at 11:06 in the third. He expands the lead to 6-0 as we'll keep that line out there. So Lucido will take the face-off at mid-ice, flanked by Meissner on the right, Fairman on the left. Lennon and Dixon are your defensive pair as this puck stopped by Dixon and then gained the red line again by Cyclones and dropped in. So Dixon, Lennon will take it behind the net. Oh, Lennon can't get his exit out, and Cyclones with a steal. Back out to the point. Cyclones from the point. Blocked. Saved by Lennon. Puck is still loose in the slot. Lennon trying to force it out. There's another low shot. Dixon. Puck goes up along the boards. Lucido looking for an outlet here. Lucido out to Fairman. Fairman's got a little bit of room here. Fairman stretch pass, but it's picked off by the Cyclones and dropped back in. Now pushing the other way now. Fairman left side. Fairman first one to it, trying to get an edge. Fairman behind the net. Fairman circling around, trying to buy some time here. Try to drop it ahead. That's Barbish. Barbish is on. Fairman coming off. Baru coming on. Back out to the point. Wodzinski's shot high over the net. Armstrong first one to it. No, it kicks out to the corner. Baru left side. Baru drops one back. Armstrong can't come up with that one. Barbish lays a hit behind the net. Armstrong bodying up as well. Can't get his stick down. That puck is still loose behind the net. Centering. Baru backhand. No. Baru again. No. And saved by the Cyclones goalie. My goodness. What a sequence. Vengeance on the attack again. 9:54 in the third. So Cyclones make a line change. Vengeance is going to keep their line out there. So Baru, Barbish, Armstrong, Wodzinski, and Ladigan. Baru on for the offensive zone faceoff to the Cyclones goalie's right. Cyclones goalie didn't even have his gloves on when that puck was dropped. He's ready now, I think. All right, so Armstrong chasing this puck on the forecheck here. Action on the far side. Baru comes across, lays a hit. Held on the blue line. Wodzinski lays a shot in there. It's deflected wide left. 9.5 minutes to play. This puck just down into the neutral zone. And we're stopped. 9:29 on the clock as Abel, Mayer, and Goldberg come on to join Ladigan and Wodzinski. So Abel will take this offensive zone face-off to the Cyclone goalie's right as we got had Mayer in the slot there. Abel go get this shot from the left wing. Abel back out to Ladigan. Ladigan, they'll let go of a wrister. Deflected by Goldberg into the corner. Goldberg, first one to it in the corner. Hesitates, drops one down for Mayer. Mayer back to Goldberg. Goldberg to Abel. A one-timer and in. Oh, what puck movement there. Mayer to Goldberg to Abel for the score. And Abel broke his stick. So that's an expensive goal right there for Brandon Abel. 9-12 in the third. All right, that's 7-0 is your score. 9-12 to play. Looks like we're going to have Lucido join Goldberg and Mayer out there with Robinson and Ulowitz. It's action on the far side here. Mayer drops it down. All right, Ulowitz keeps it in right on the blue line, drops one in the left side. Goldberg was deep on the forecheck there. Robinson pushes that one through the neutral zone. Mayer back in. Mayer reaching out for it. Mayer. Oh, his shot from the point goes off the crossbar. Now the puck is still loose in front of the net. Goldberg took a swipe at it, but Cyclones are going to come the other way. Cyclones with a 2-on-2 rush. Now it's an even 3-on-3. Cyclones from the left wing. Mayer engages. Action behind the Vengeance net, coming around right side. Lucido into the corner. Cyclones from the wing, can't hold it in. Goldberg, good pursuit there. Lucido also comes through. Cyclones are on sides. They drop it in left side. Cyclones from the left wing coming up on 8 minutes to play. Lucido chips one back into the neutral zone, forcing the Cyclones to clear. Cyclones from their own blue line bring it through the neutral zone. It's held up momentarily before the Cyclones are able to drop it into the zone. Wodzinski back for Robinson. Robinson back to Wodzinski, far side. Wodzinski to Lucido right up the middle now. Lucido, Mayer. Mayer right side, centering across. Tusek had too many people in front of him. That puck's coming back to the blue line. Cyclones with a 2-on-2 rush. Lennon and Dixon are back. Cyclones with a shot right into Leonard for the easy save. 7:43 to play. All right, so your forwards are Moore, Fairman, Tusek. Moore, Fairman, Tusek. Who's going to take the face-off here? That was Tusek. As Lennon's got it deep here. Lennon to Moore. Moore trying to get it out. Fairman's got it. Fairman and that's Dixon. Dixon drops it in. 2-second Fairman on the forechecker. Fairman behind the net. Cyclones into the corner. Back out. Dixon holds it in. And this time it's out of the zone. Vengeance have to clear. 2-sec right up the middle. Over to Lennon. Lennon gains the red line. Drops it in. Now Fairman coming in on the forecheck. Fairman first one to it behind the net. Fairman circling back around. Kick back out to the corner. Fairman back for Dixon. Dixon left side. Cross for Lennon. Lennon. Deep shot right into the goalie. Puck is still loose and then saved. 6:56 to play. Lennon with a deep shot. So Vengeance coming on here with Baru, Armstrong, and Meissner to join Lennon and Dixon. Offensive zone face-off coming to the Cyclones goalie's left. Again, thank you to all the live viewers today as we're getting into the second half of the last period here. Baru's face-off. Eventually controlled by the Cyclones, and they're pushing one out of the zone. Lennon, good open ice pursuit of that puck, but it's chipped deep. So Dixon up the wing for Meissner. Meissner trying to push it the other way. Couldn't quite come up with that puck. Cyclones push it back in. Cyclones from the slot, back up to the middle, right in front of Leonard. Dixon in pursuit of that puck. Oh, they're going to get a call just because the guy fell in front of him. 6:33 to play. Dixon's going to get just one of those tough calls. You get up against the boards and a guy falls down in front of you. So Vengeance going back on the PK here. Your PK line is going to be Baru, Ladigan, Lucido, all right, so that was Lucido on for that defensive zone face-off. Lucido, Baru, Ladigan, and Wodzinski. Saved by Leonard into the corner. Cyclones from the right side. They bring one back across the left wing and back to the right wing. The shot. Another save by Leonard. 6:09 to play, 137 on the PK. We'll have another defensive zone faceoff. Robinson and Ulowitz are coming on as a defensive pair to join Lucido and Baru. So Lucido again will take this defensive zone faceoff to Leonard's left. Robinson behind the net just missed Ulowitz over there in the corner. So Baru engages, but Cyclones from the left wing, that shot's deflected high into the netting for another stoppage of play. 128 on the PK. Vengeance up 7-0 here. Baru and Lucido still out there. This time Baru's going to take this face-off to Leonard's right, as Cyclones made a wholesale change there, I believe. So they got a fresh line out there. This one's back to Ulowitz. Ulowitz around. Robinson has Cyclone all over him, though. Cyclones from the wing. Still on the right side. Cyclones bring it up to the right wing and back down the boards on the right side. They center one. Past everybody over the left side. Hesitates, shot, deflected. Ulowitz still fighting for that puck. Baru had to go get his stick. Cyclones, far side. Shot saved by Leonard. Taken back out by Lucido. Lucido trying to get an outlet here. Lucido drops one through. Cyclones got a piece of that airborne puck. Baru picks it up left side. Lucido still fighting for that puck. Cyclones will take it back around. Baru, excellent pursuit there of that puck in open ice. Cyclones do finally drop one down. Robinson over to Ulowitz. Ulowitz with some room. Ulowitz looking for an outlet there. He hits Barbish. Barbish with Abel. Barbish right side. Barbish trying to get some room here. Barbish open to the net. Save. That puck leaks right through the slot. Nobody else there. Vengeance still shorthanded for 30 seconds. Cyclones enter left side. Cyclones deep shot. That one's low. Leonard sheds it to his left. Robinson around to Ulowitz. Ulowitz looking for an outlet here. He's got a streaking Abel in front of him. Abel right side to Barbish. Barbish backhander, no save. Abel backhander, no. Cyclones goalie is laid out in his own net right now. Cyclones trying to get it loose. Abel trying to get this puck. He takes a hit deep. Abel and Barbish as Vengeance back at full strength. Goldberg is on. Vengeance now playing 5-on-5. Cyclones left side. Into the middle. There's a deep shot and save by Leonard. 4:21. 4:21 to play. Mayer, Lucido, and Goldberg out there with Dixon and Lennon. Defensive zone face-off to Leonard's right. Lennon trying to control this puck. He's got Dixon near side. Dixon to Goldberg. Goldberg looking to get it out of the zone. Cyclones hold. This one's coming right to Leonard, who smothers it. 4:10 to play. Defensive zone face-off to Leonard's right here with Cyclones over to the left side, right on the blue line. Mayer, good pursuit there. Gets that puck loose. Lennon also into traffic there. Cyclones hold on the left wing. Here's a deep shot, wide right. Cyclones circle back around. They will grab it on the right wing and send it back to the left corner. Cyclones drop it wide. Lennon couldn't quite play that puck. Cyclones from the corner. Bring it back out to the point. Hold it on the blue line from the point. This one's into traffic. Kick back out. Mayer trying to get it out of the zone. He does. Mayer trying to push ahead out. Goldberg trying to get this puck now on the forecheck. Cyclones, that one got hung up on the referee. Goldberg got a piece of it and then took a shot. Mayer trying to push into the zone. Cyclones with the takeaway. 3:20 to play. Cyclones drop one ahead right side. Lennon first one to it here. He's able to chip it away, but another Cyclone picks it up on the right side. They drop one deep. Dixon, first one to it on the far side. Dixon hesitates, but Cyclones chip it away from him. He will go get it near side with some room. Cyclones making a change here. Lennon far side looking for an outlet. Lennon moving through. Lennon gained the red line, but couldn't push it in. Cyclones trying to come the other way. Goldberg, though, pushes it ahead. No icing. Moore and Fairman coming in on the forecheck. Tusek's going to be the third forward here. Fairman comes across. Cyclones bringing around left side. Tusek, good battle down there in the left corner. Action over on the left side is very hard to see from this angle. Fairman behind the net. Looking for an outlet here. Fairman to Wozensky. Wozensky one-timer in. So Fairman to Wozensky at the point. Wodzinski puts a deep shot in the left corner of the net. One-timer. Nice play. Good puck movement there. 2:29 in the third. Vengeance take the 8-0 lead. All right, you're going to keep that line out there. So, looks like Moore will take this face-off with Fairman on the left wing, Tusek on the right wing, Ladigan and Wodzinski. Cyclones able to angle one in over into the left side. Wodzinski engages here. Action over here on the far side. Tusek clears some room. Several more Cyclones over there before they come away with it left side. Cyclones in the left corner. They hesitate. They bring it back to the left wing. Cyclones from the left wing, deep shot. That one's high off the back window. Cyclones try to bring her around. Now they're coming to the near side. And we're off and running here. Tusek left side. Tusek coming around the left side, hesitates. Good shot over there and save. More with the shot after Tusek fed it across on his backhand. Saved by the Cyclones goalie. And keep that line out there. They're going to change the forwards here. Meissner, Armstrong, Baru coming on to join Robinson and Ulowitz. 1:52 to play. Vengeance with the big lead as Baru will take this offensive zone face-off to the Cyclones goalie's left. Meissner was in the slot here. Ulowitz over to Robinson. Robinson, left side. Down for Meissner. Meissner bounced over his stick. Baru into the corner, sends it back. Meissner fighting for this one. Meissner's got it on the left side. Meissner down into traffic. Armstrong, Robinson, deep shot. Puck is still loose. Armstrong battling for it behind the net. Armstrong still circling back around. Armstrong drops to the head. Baru back in, no, couldn't load it up. Cyclones going to skate one out of the zone here. Cyclones pushing ahead. They gain the red line and drop it down. Leonard comes out of his cage to get that one stopped. Ulowitz behind the net, far side, out for Baru. Couldn't quite handle the exit. So Cyclones put one in deep. It was wide right. Robinson for Ulowitz. Ulowitz far corner, 1 minute to play. Ulowitz to Baru. Baru can't handle the exit. This time it's chipped ahead for Meissner. Meissner's got 1 man to beat if he can collect the puck. Cyclones, though, they will control it deep. Just angle it past Meissner, near side, into the neutral zone. They chip it forward. Robinson will go get that one, 45 seconds to play. Robinson with a lot of room as Cyclones are making a full change. Robinson, Armstrong. Armstrong gains the line and drops it in on the Cyclones goalie. It's right in front of the net. Cyclones take it away. Vengeance made a full change. Barbish, Mayer, Lennon, Dixon, and Abel out there on the forecheck. Barbish, far side. Cyclones making a skate move up to the wing. Cyclones have to glove that one down, but then they center it right to Barbish. Barbish out ahead. Mayer trying to clear it. Mayer back to Dixon. Dixon from the left side. Dixon skates it in. Left wing. There's this low shot right into the Cyclones goalie for the smother. 9 seconds to play. Really appreciate everybody tuning in here for 2 Vengeance games today. Appreciate all the live viewers tuning in. We're going to be in Rochester next Friday for a tournament, so I'll have all that action starting Friday morning from Rochester as Lennon on the left side, D to Ulowitz. Ulowitz, that's Dixon. Dixon far side. There's a deep shot, and in the closing seconds, no score there. And that's all they wrote. So 8-0 Vengeance with the decisive victory here in Game 2. So once again, we'll be back on Friday morning for